bring my own mic. It's their mic.
Facebook heads, like conspiracy, Karen types.
Yeah.
And they would start crying when they were talking about this shit.
Yeah.
And it made me realize that somehow, one way or another, they saw child porn. You know what I mean? It was put in front of them somehow on Facebook, and they were extremely disturbed and traumatized by seeing it.
Damn, I never thought about it.
I think about that every time I interview them. Something about the way that they start crying, I can tell that they didn't grow up on 4chan or seeing disturbing imagery. Like, I've seen all the craziest gore videos growing up.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on, what's it called? Like, I mean, the Live Leak stuff.
Me too. I've seen like a million executions. I've seen every ISIS video.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen every snuff film there is. 3 Guys, 1 Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
I could go on about all the people I've seen murdered on camera.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty crazy.
It's fucked up. And like, I feel like a lot of these people, older, Facebook.
I've never seen child porn.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, except for Cuties, apparently. I mean, I didn't even watch it, which is pretty funny that they all had. But
I think someone is planting imagery in their feed to make them so upset that they need to get to the bottom of something that they're witnessing. I can just tell. Yeah, they've seen it. They've fucking seen it. I think that it's being put in front of them. I think that's why they're so passionate to figure out where it came from, who's doing it. And I think that they get that image-based trauma, and then somehow at the same time, someone hits them with some info and is like, Democrats, global cabal.
Yeah.
And then they have like this thing that happens, and it's like a trauma reaction to seeing something.
Skip, please. This is a self-jerk. Dog. Wait, where is the guy who just said that? Hold on. Okay, bro, your opinion is irrelevant. Do you want to know why? Because previously you just got timed out because you said, please watch the Picking Up Girls video. It's actually funny. Okay? Once you advocate for watching the Picking Up Girls video, your opinion is invalidated in the chat. Okay? Secondly, a lot of people want to watch it. They want to watch it with me. I don't know why. I wanted to watch like certain parts of it.
They'd still be on the boat.
I wanted to watch certain parts of it and then have you guys go watch it on your own.
Taking us away from traditional Western values and destroy Western civilization, and also open up our borders so that black and brown people can come in and repopulate the country and do white genocide. That's what they call it. This is the concept of white genocide, right? That's a Nazi conspiracy.
Yeah.
But everything I just said is very similar to what Fox News says, except for the Jew part.
Happy holidays.
Like, they will literally take that away, and they don't say cultural Bolshevism anymore. They say cultural Bolshevism. They say cultural Marxism. So that's the substitute for it. They say Democrats are for open borders. They don't say Jews are for open borders.
I heard Sean Hannity say the word deep state the other day.
Yeah.
They're saying that shit. That sounds like they're saying Jews.
I mean, I don't know. I think with Israel being so far right under Bibi Netanyahu for multiple generations at this point, and having like a, I guess, common enemy with what the Western world would consider the common enemy, Muslims. They don't really they don't do that as much anymore. That's like real hot. Like, you got to be like straight up Nazi, not just like a regular racist. They just like literally tie it all back to Jews. There's a difference between the alt-right and alt-right. The alt-right is like saying exactly the same things that the alt-right is saying, but then the alt-right is on top of that saying, oh, it's because of the Jews.
So that being said, what do you think about the mass deplatforming of people on the right from Twitter and YouTube?
You should go to your interviews and dress/act like right now. Maybe that's not so easy though. What do you mean, like right now as I am currently, or as like as I am in the interview? I'm so confused.
I think it's a dangerous precedent for sure. Like, I see that, especially because whenever they take down far right content creators, they immediately turn the crosshairs over to the left as well. So as someone who has been deplatformed before by the right,
every 2 days as he
is for certain things that I've said, I know what that fear is like, and I totally get that. And it's not like neoliberals are very fond of leftists or socialists either, but also the harm is just too great. It's far too great. Like the harm done by people who purposely spread misinformation is far too great. And I say this as someone who loves consuming this shit. I consume it nonstop. I find it really funny. I find it hilarious. I find it entertaining. It's more entertaining than any number of like liberal comedy writers.
Then we talk about my 821 takes.
To go and get fucked up and come back and not be able to.
The veterans I talk about, I'm gonna skip that part.
But in the beginning, they definitely gave me a really comfortable upbringing, affluent upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, my dad was like, I don't know why he did this. He was like, I'm going to take you out of private school. I'm going to put you in public school. And I think it was in 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I guess. But like public school in America is one thing, very different than public school in Turkey. Like
better or worse in Turkey?
Oh, like, I mean, depending on what area you're in and stuff, but like, no. Like
you were in Istanbul?
No, I was in Ankara at this point. Right. I had moved from Istanbul to Ankara. Mm-hmm. But like public school and this was still a relatively nice neighborhood, but like public school is public school.
You have to fight kids on the yard?
Yes.
Oh, is that why you started lifting?
No, I was a chubby kid until like college.
For real?
Yeah, I was really fat until college.
How fat were you in high school?
Pretty porkly. I get bullied.
Me too, bro. I'll pull up a picture. We'll pull up a picture. I had like the braces. I'd wear like giant big horse polos and like.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I was like I didn't have drip like that either.
What was your swag like back when you were like porked out?
We had to wear uniforms anyway.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I went to public school and they literally like I was going to school with, the gardener's son all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized, like, oh shit, like not everybody lives the way that I live. What the fuck? This is crazy. And then one of the kids in public school fucking hated me. And he after school, we would fuck around and, sometimes we'd fight and stuff. And it wasn't that big of a deal. There was this one kid named Selçuk. Still remember. Piece of shit.
Fuck you, dude.
No, fuck him. Like for real.
Yeah.
And I used to walk home from school every day. There's stray dogs. You got to run away from that. There's a path that you got to go through. Mm-hmm. It's like a 25, 30-minute walk. And this dude, like, I fought him. The fight broke up. Mm-hmm. I'm walking back home, and this dude started following me, and he had a knife, and he was very upset with me that he hated that these other people were more accepting of me than they should be, and he threatened to kill me, and I don't know if he was actually going to do it. He's a kid.
You never know. Kids, but you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids are fucked.
Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing now.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him, but he was basically threatening me, and I was trying to de-escalate, and I was just trying to like walk slowly but surely, just like walking on my path, like, don't do this, blah blah blah, all this stuff, and he was just still threatening me and following me, and de-escalating. And luckily, my mom was waiting outside because she was worried. She was like, what the fuck? You're not home yet. Like, you're supposed to be home. And she yelled at him, and he ran away.
What'd she yell at him?
I don't remember what she said. She was like, what are you doing? Where are you, Hassan? Like, I don't even think she fully understood what was going on. She was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you so late? Like, she was yelling at me. And then he ran away. The next day, we went to school. The principal and everyone knew. The principal pulled him in front of everyone. In front of the school, because he did that, and he pulled his ear in front of everyone. This is like, we did corporal punishment in school quite frequently when I was growing up. Pulled him in front of every single person in school and made him cry and apologize to me. I should probably be a little bit more traumatized by that. And now that I think about it, but anyway, the reason
which part, getting followed or like seeing your bully cry?
No, not to see my bully cry. That was fucking awesome.
That sounds tight.
Yeah,
it's the opposite of traumatizing.
Yeah, no, that was sick.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I wasn't traumatized.
Yeah.
No, the knife part, but but that is where I truly understood, or at least saw the consequences of economic inequality. Like, that was when I started developing my opinions. But that's where it started, in like middle school. Went back to private school, was bullied a lot there too, but this time by rich kids for being weird and playing Defense of the Ancients and
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my voice. I think the microphone heightens it though. But yeah, it is just like my voice is noticeably bad here. But it was early in the morning too.
Is that a video game?
Dota. It's a MOBA game. Old game. It doesn't even exist anymore. There's like a second version of it. I never even played it. And I used to draw. I used to draw like crazy. I love drawing. So that's all I would do is just like fucking sit by myself and draw for hours. And I think that's it. That's where I saw the differences in people's backgrounds and the consequences of economic inequality, like the way that they live in comparison to the way that some of these other kids that I went to high school with in private school, the way that they lived is really crazy.
Yeah. And so whenever you got to the US, like how did you apply that economic inequality that you learned in Turkey to the framework of American society?
Well, in America, there's a lot of economic inequality too, but it's nothing like Turkey.
It's worse out there?
Yeah, of course.
It's pretty fucking bad here too, though, bro.
It's pretty bad here, but like even like if we're talking about middle class or like lower middle class, like working poor, like even like retail employees and stuff here, like still have it relatively better off than in Turkey, depending on what part of the country you're living in, because it's still developing. It's not as like you don't have that same base level. There's advantages and disadvantages because there's public health, for example, public health care, free college, things like that. But like I said, it's still a developing country. But the way I applied it here is, again, I went from University of Miami, being surrounded by rich kids, to a state school at Rutgers, which is still pretty fucking expensive, regardless, because college is really expensive. But I think that again further solidified the disdain I had for like really rich kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
So at what point did you start, I guess, commentating?
I started after college.
Okay.
Like I started after college. I didn't even start with.
Have any of those kids you grew up with reach out to you? No, fuck no, dude. I don't even know how they would reach out to me. How the fuck would they be able to reach out to me? How are they gonna reach out to me in America? Like, there's no fucking way.
With commentary at all. I was doing advertisement sales. Like the Young Turks needed someone to do direct
We meet
sales.
Again, Piker?
They'd never had one.
And your uncle hooked that up for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tiny YouTube. It was like a 26-person YouTube channel. Right. You know what I mean? It wasn't robust media operation that people think it is. It's not like it was given.
UM is a private school, not a state school? Yeah, I know. I mentioned that. But I didn't. I went to UM and then I switched over from a private school to a state school when I went to Rutgers.
Me a job at CNN. And he wasn't even paying me anything. He was paying me very little at the time. I was getting paid like $21,000 or $22,000 a year my first year. That's what I made. It's fucking crazy. And I was living in the fucking kitchen of a frat house so that I could live for free. It was not great.
You were sleeping on the ground of a kitchen?
No, the kitchen in this frat house.
Damn, Mom, you can do better than that.
No. In the kitchen of this frat house.
Then you go to USC. Why do you keep switching? What? I never said I went to USC. What the fuck? Actually, no. Oh, fucking. Oh, well, now you have a ban on your record. Oops. Here.
House had like a chef's room, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was one of the only rooms in the house that had its own bathroom. So I was like, all right, I'll just live there. I mean, it was gross.
That sounds hella gross.
It's so gross. It was one of the weirdest. Like, it was definitely not the greatest experience. I'll tell you that. But it was free. And on top of that, I was getting paid to like restart the chapter there at UCLA. So I was like, yeah, fucking do it. Sure.
So beyond your understanding of inequality, did academia play a role in the development of your political consciousness?
No, because academia doesn't really give you
22K out of college and field you want is really great. First of all, it wasn't a field I wanted. Secondly, it was like literally something I was able to get because of nepotism. And lastly, it wasn't a fucking field I wanted. I was literally doing ad sales. Like, it wasn't a field I wanted. It was just an entry point that I can get into. And 22 grand a year in Los Angeles is not fucking really great. And I would have died if it wasn't for the fact that I had a second job. So you're out of your fucking mind. 22 grand a year is not even great in fucking Oklahoma. It's like starvation wages in Los Angeles.
A materialist understanding of the world. Like you don't learn about
real, it's bad.
You don't learn about like Marxism at all. It's completely outside of like mainstream economics, and it's on purpose, I think. So it's unless you like literally purposely go into it, because you started maybe watching me and you were like, oh, this is interesting. Like I want to do more and like learn about this more. And there's like very few like famous Marxist economists in American universities anyway.
Why don't you just move from LA? Dude, why are people so fucking stupid? First of all, clearly I'm glad that I didn't move from LA because I'm doing fine for myself. And secondly, like, what do you mean? Why don't you just move? Like, what take is this? I already moved to LA. I can't just be like, all right, time to move again. Like, it's so fucking stupid.
Which is, of course, ironic because, like, you know, Republicans always say, like, colleges are making you gay, and Marxists, like...
Making you gay?
Like, you know, I'm exaggerating.
So what is the Marxist economic model, for those who don't know?
What is the Marxist economic model? You're asking me to describe dialectical materialism?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So the way that societies develop are developed around a mode of production. Like our culture and everything, our understanding is developed around the way we produce things, the way we produce commodities. Okay? And under capitalism, we produce commodities in the way that there are workers, and then there are those who own capital. I'm being really reductive here. There's an inherent contradiction within capitalism, however, the capitalist organization of the economy. That inherent contradiction can be explained as easily as this. If you've ever worked in a retail job, or if you've ever worked a job at all.
I used to work at Yogurtland.
Okay, perfect. So when you worked at Yogurtland,
it just sucked.
You wanted to work the least amount of hours for the most amount of pay. Like that's what your self-interest is.
Yeah, I was getting free samples the whole time too.
Yeah. But you want to work the least amount of hours for the most amount of pay, right? Yes. But your boss, the Mr. Yogurtland, CEO of Yogurtland, okay, or your manager who's expressing the interests of your boss at the time, wanted you to work the most amount of hours for the least amount of pay, like as little as they can pay you. Right? That is the inherent contradiction that exists under capitalism, under the capitalist organization of the economy. And unfortunately, because of the way profit works, which dictates that...
Yes, I'm wearing a Justin Bieber shirt. Shut up.
All of your labor, the surplus value of your labor that you give to the company is considered profit. And that profit is accumulating at the top always. So wealth gets accumulated at the top. So those who want you to work the most amount of hours with the least amount of pay end up having all of the power and all of the money. So what do they do with that profit? They go out and they build institutions, they build colleges, they build media, they build everything. They build police forces, and they build governments and politicians. And they normalize this organization of the economy. And that's why it sounds crazy when I describe that a different way could be possible. A more democratized workplace could be possible. It's so normalized that you never even consider how authoritarian your workplace is. Adults spend 80% of their lives in workplaces, and yet they expect it to be authoritarian. As a matter of fact, it's crazier if someone says, like, why don't we just democratize this a little bit? Like, why can't we bargain?
So what does that look like for a workplace? Let's say we're talking about a fine dining restaurant, whereas half the people are in the kitchen making nothing, wearing scrubs. Half the people are busting their ass on the floor. Then there's the douchey general manager. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I had a general manager named Steven Schnell who'd wear an all-white tuxedo.
Yeah, fuck you, Steven.
He looked like fucking...
was it Yogurtland?
No. This is a restaurant called Bourbon.
I'm just picturing this dude at Yogurtland with an all-white tux like, hello.
No, so Steven Schnell would come in.
Free samples for you.
He had a convertible. He'd always be with a stripper in an all-white tuxedo. And he would come in. And he would, Alex Jones style, explode and be like, fuck. And we'd be like, Steven, what? And he's like, there's not enough people at this restaurant right now. He's like, this is goddamn empty. And he'd be like, Andrew, go out on Bourbon Street and get some fucking people in here. And I would cower in fear a little bit because I had to make as much money as I possibly could. And so Steven Schnell, like, you wouldn't even know he was there. And it'd be rush hour and some like poor waitress would drop a plate on the ground. It would shatter. And no one would know Steven was there. He would fucking be summoned from the depths of hell and sprint up in his white tuxedo and be like, you fucking retard!
Yeah.
And people would be like, oh my God. And then...
Fucking ableist, dude. Cancel Steven.
And yeah, Steven was like a real oppressive dictator of this low-level restaurant in New Orleans. And I'll never forget the fear that he installed in the hearts of the employees who worked there for so little money.
Yeah.
What does a democratized Steven Schnell look like to you?
It's like, it's how you would theoretically operate a democracy if our democracy, in the way that it works in the government, worked well.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking vote for a Steven Schnell in your workplace. You guys all have ownership over the means of production because that workplace is nothing without you.
Yeah.
Steven Schnell can go the fuck away and that workplace would still operate perhaps even better.
But people get power drunk though. So let's say you had this cool ass coworker.
Yeah, that's why you got to distribute power. That's what I'm trying to say.
But okay, theoretically, I'm just trying to put us back in the restaurant here. I got a cool ass coworker. His name was Harry. Harry was the fucking man. He went to LSU. He was kind of fratted out, but also pretty cool. Big Lil Wayne fan. He was the man, like number one MVP of the workplace. Like, he was the kind of guy that would show up and people would be like, Harry's in the house.
Yeah.
Let's say we all voted for Harry to take Steven Schnell's role. How are we going to keep those checks and balances to make sure that Harry doesn't become an oppressive dictator like Steven? What are we going to do?
When Harry becomes an oppressive dictator every year or every quarter, you check him. You make sure that he's not being an oppressive dictator.
How?
What do you mean? You vote him out.
But then what if the next person?
Then you vote them out too.
But what if every person's just a dick?
Here's the difference. Okay, here's the difference.
Yeah.
You have no say in what happens. Like, I'm not saying this magically destroys inequality or this magically destroys oppression. I'm simply stating that, like, at least you have a way to enforce accountability, whereas you have no way to enforce accountability on Steven Schnell.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you mean.
Because Steven Schnell is your boss. Like, he was the actual big boss, the owner of capital in that circumstance, hired him to be your boss and to express his interests. So there's no fucking way. It's a complete disoriented, unequal power structure where you have no say. And worst of all, this is your only form of income. And if you don't do this, you're going to fucking die. You can't put shelter over your head.
Yeah.
You can't put fucking clothes on your back. You can't put food on your table. And that's the fear that keeps you from...
Gotta work on debate lord shit low key.
From, saying fuck.
I think I'm doing a pretty decent job of explaining an otherwise relatively complicated concept to as broad of an audience as possible. Andrew is not like trying to fucking counter my point of view, but is decently, it's not a debate. He's just like decently playing off of it in like light devil's advocate. It's not also a debate. And I think that the conversation, like, these are genuine questions. And I think I'm doing a pretty decent job of like explaining a position that is hopefully going to be educational to a broad audience.
Fuck you, Steven, and peacing out.
And then on the other end, do you feel like the fear, that Steven could be ousted if he's a dick would create a balance of power where he would be scared to be a dick because he knows that he could be fucking kicked out on any...
And most importantly, like the thing is, I mean, this is, I think it's Mark Fisher who said this, but it's harder to imagine. It's easier to imagine the end of the world than the end of capitalism, because that's how well it has been instilled in us. Like, it's a part of our identity. Like, and what do we think of capitalism? We think of like the iPhone, like all this technological innovation, where that's equal parts publicly researched, publicly funded research that the iPhone works off of. And also, I guess, capitalism on top of that as well. It's just but the issue is that because of that mentality, when we think about reorganizing the place in some in a different capacity in the way that I'm explaining it. Like everyone always thinks, okay, so the janitor's the CEO now. It's like, no, dude. Like it's not a singular person who makes like all the decisions. Like we can't even rid ourselves of imagining a world where like there has to be one guy and he's God. Okay, he's my work God. And he says everything that he wants to do, and I have to follow that to a T, or else, work God will get mad, and I will no longer have a job, and I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be that way.
What about Venezuela?
Yeah. I love that.
Every fucking time.
No, it's funny because, like, Venezuela has, or at least had, back in, like, I think 2014, one of the last times that there's like this data that's available before complete economic collapse, for other reasons than socialism bad. Venezuela had Venezuela had a higher level of privatization than France. All Venezuela did that is regarded as a no-no, a big no-no by America, is nationalize its extraction industry. Country that has done that and is very successful that we routinely avoid talking about is Norway. And even beyond what Venezuela has done. Norway has nationalized all of its extraction, its oil, and also its forests. So that's all Venezuela did. Difference is, when Norway nationalizes the extraction industry, America can't go and do a coup. Right. Or America can't go and be like, well, fuck off. We were actually taking all the oil from you, so fuck you. You're not allowed to do that. They can do that to Iran. We did that to Iran. And they can do that to Venezuela. And if Chavez is too powerful, before Maduro was Chavez, and refuses to bend the knee and refuses to privatize, and starts increasing literacy rates all around the country, starts like building out a more egalitarian society with all of the resources that they have, because they certainly had a lot of riches to do that. And because of that, he's too popular. Then you just say, all right, fuck you. You guys are terrorists. We're shutting you out from the global marketplace. And that's exactly what they did. They tried to kill him multiple times, and also put sanctions on Venezuela and made it so that anyone who touches them or anyone who even does business with them will see the long dick of the law. The law being the
long dick of the law.
Yeah, the United States of America.
Yeah. So going back to leftist governments, in your mind, when you look at all of them throughout history, what do you think is the most successful or exemplary application of Marxist theory in a doctrine or any sort of government?
I don't think there is one, if we're being honest. I think that there hasn't ever been a purely capitalist society, and I think there hasn't been a purely socialist or Marxist society either. I guess maybe Cuba, but again, it's not exactly a beacon of health and prosperity because of the same things that I just mentioned with Venezuela. Anytime Latin American countries decide to democratically do socialism or oust their previous dictatorships that literally had fucking plantations and slaves and stuff and were torturing folks, anytime that happens, America's like, no, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, no more goods for you.
Yeah, no more. You're fucking cut out, and we'll do everything we can to oust you, and we'll do everything we can to kill you.
You want to hear a Cuba story?
USA isn't an ultra-capitalist dystopia? Wait. What do you mean? There has never been like a full capitalist fucking what application of Austrian economics has ever fucking worked in the United States? Like, there is no, that's not a real thing. Like, it would destroy the country, by the way. It would destroy any country that tried to be fully capitalist. Like, I didn't realize that we were living in Ancapistan. My bad. The closest we have gotten to real capitalism is, I guess, like the Gilded Age versus now. Like right now, kind of. Real capitalism is when child labor. And the more child labor there is, the more real capitalism there is.
Right,
So
let's
whenever
hear
I
it.
was 20, I was living in New Orleans, right? And I just got done with my sophomore year of college. I wanted to go somewhere like really bad. I wanted to go anywhere. So I
You want
booked
to get away from Steve as quickly as
Steven
possible.
Schnell. Yeah, I wanted to get away from him. And I was like, I want to go somewhere like sick. So I booked this $300 one-way ticket to Havana, Cuba. I had to go to Miami, then to Havana. I pull up with a credit card. I thought that I could be able to use it there. No, I was by myself
incredible.
and very unprepared. And so I went there. I had a great time, but I got sun poisoning, and I ultimately was just like puking all the time, and it was just terrible. So I was by myself. I ran out of money. I couldn't get a flight home. I was stuck in Havana for 3 months by myself when I was like 19 or something like that.
That's awesome.
It was fucking awesome. I befriended this chicken stand owner named Augustine, and all he would do is like watch porn all day. And I would just like,
Awesome.
we'd eat fried chicken and
Wait,
just
how the fuck
watch
did he
porn.
watch porn?
Oh, like they have internet out there.
Well, I know they have internet, but like it's limited, isn't it?
You can go to these places called Wi-Fi parks in the city. You know about this shit? It's usually like run by like Nigerian fools. Somehow I don't know how that's happening. But you go up there and you go Wi-Fi. You give them $5. They give you a code. You got to stand by a tree where they have hidden Wi-Fi. You sit there. You get to use it. So they'll download porn at the Wi-Fi park, take it back to the house. It would just be like 4 fools like playing dominoes, watching porn, eating fried chicken, drinking rum. I did this for like 3 months.
It's the life, dude.
So that embargo shit or whatever you call it, like banning goods from going to Cuba, is crazy because like it used to be illegal to wear like American imagery on your T-shirt. Like you couldn't wear like a picture of Michael Jordan up until a couple years ago. Or that was seen as by the Cuban police as like anti-revolutionary. So they would just fuck with you and harass you and make you take it off. So I was trying to find a thrift store because I was sweating through all my clothes. They don't really have thrift stores out there because, you know, it's Cuba. So there's no Goodwill.
Everything is thrift.
Yeah, everything. There's no like sick ass like vintage store like Echo Park style shit. So I'm mobbing around and I asked these kids my age, I'm like, yo, where can I go to a thrift store? And they were like, we're going to show you some shit that you can't find anywhere else. So I follow these 3 Cuban kids into a basement with like a jail cell, like sliding door. They pull back this jail cell, then pull back a red curtain. And there's just 3 racks of t-shirts. And on one rack is just photos of Justin Bieber, like a square cutout, pixelated image like that. But just imagine like a white t-shirt with like a 1x1 like image of Bieber, and then an image of Michael Jackson, then an image of Chris Brown. And I was like, do you guys have any other shirts? They're like, nah, just these 3. And I was like, I don't want to buy these. And these kids were like, you can't get these shirts anywhere else in Havana. I was like, how much are they? They were like, $100.
What?
And I was like,
Oh, they were trying to fuck you because you're American.
they were trying to finesse me. But it made me realize, like, holy shit, like, that distance has created an obsession.
Your existence is a disgrace to the eminently intelligent theorists that reached enlightenments beyond the reach of your utterly pathetic smooth brain. Learn some real theory and shut your ignorant mouth. Verbal abuse therapy featuring Hasanabi. What? 108 views?
Obsession with pop culture in America.
Definitely
That's
not clicking
the
that.
biggest problem. That, I mean, riots occurred in East Germany back under the USSR directly as a consequence of that, over coffee. Like, that is one area where capitalism has excelled because they do not care about exploiting the global south, and commodity production is huge. It's important. The freedom that you feel, like the false freedom that you feel when you have 38 different brands of Oreos, like that's what made me love America when I was a kid.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I love, like, ask any foreigner, they'll tell you, like any immigrant will tell you, I love going to CVS. My favorite fucking thing.
Oh, dude, that's crazy because when I was in Cuba, I was eating every day at these state-sanctioned cafeterias. Same thing every day. Unseasoned rice and beans, pulled pork, and like a couple mangoes.
So
Yeah.
the reason why that exists in Cuba is not necessarily because of socialism, but directly because of them being shut out from the global economy. Same with the rigorous enforcement of like no American imagery or whatever the fuck, and because they're in some respects understandably fearful of America trying to fucking come in and, like, you know, fuck shit up and privatize their country and turn it into Chile, basically, which is what they did.
Yeah.
The original 9/11 is the coup d'etat in Chile that ended up ousting Salvador Allende's regime and ending it in its entirety. Like, and now Chile is constantly.
That's a bad take. Why is that a bad take?
constantly struggling and pushing back. They just had a referendum on their constitution to change it.
Going to the grocery store in America is fucking amazing. I've only been to America twice, and I still dream about Target. Absolutely, brother. Dude, these American leftists will never understand. American leftists will never understand that shit. Do you feel me? American leftists do not understand what it's like to come to America and like fucking see like 40 different brands of Oreos, dude. That shit is
that is directly because America involved themselves in Chile and wanted to make sure that they did not have a socialist country.
That's what we do.
But that's precisely why Cuba is like that rigorous and that like that heavy with its enforcement of imagery.
It was fucking
gnarly. And it's not good. It's terrible. I think that's a terrible thing to do.
Dude, when I got back to the Miami airport after being stuck in Havana for 3 months, I literally cried at the Hudson News because I was so excited by how many products there were. I was getting muscle milk and gummy worms and bugles and shit, just crying of happiness. It was fucking crazy.
No, I know.
Like, fucking leftist LARPers in Iowa are writing angrily in the comment section, like, 2 white people that are like left adjacent. Obviously, they're CIA. Talking about muscle milk. Oh, it's okay to exploit the global south so you can get your fucking muscle milk, right? I hate you.
Know what that's, I mean, Turkey's not like Cuba, obviously, at all, but we don't have that same we did not, when I was growing up, have that same diversity of products. So, like, I loved them. Like, one of my fondest memories is just, like, I spent a lot of, when I would come here to America in the summers and whatnot, I would just spend my entire summer at Borders. Back when it existed.
Oh, that shit was dope.
Yeah, reading comic books. I was like, this is free. Like, there's so many comic books that I can read for free.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't free, but I was just like sitting there and reading it all day and drinking Seattle's best insane, like 1,000-calorie frappuccinos. And something that I always remember is like, something that I always cherish as a memory is like going to the Walgreens with my grandfather on Sundays when he would get the paper. And I would get these bottled Starbucks Frappuccinos. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like, that did not exist in Turkey. Starbucks was...
Dude, Redbubble has the weirdest shit, dude. Hassan Piker mouth mask? What the fuck? Dude, oh my God, that's so nasty.
Not even in Turkey at the time. So I was like, this is the greatest thing. This is the most incredible thing. And yeah, that's really impactful. Like, I think that whatever system inevitably
it's an interesting thing because there's an equal amount of brands just about. It's just that there's each brand sells 50 different products. Yeah, I agree. I know, I mentioned that already.
I don't think capitalism can continue for as long as it did, and it hasn't been that long since we had capitalism, right? Whatever system that takes its place is going to definitely not, it cannot undermine the very human need for Starbucks Frappuccinos and diversity of products.
We fucking love goods.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's the whole point. Like,
it's true.
There is a reason why these people are fucking sitting outside of Applebee's with their AR-15s, right? Like, there's a reason why they were losing their minds, like saying, like, no, we got to reopen the economy, brother. I got to get a haircut. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, in Michigan and shit. Liberate Michigan, because that's the only thing they have. Because if we are all basically like fucking feudal peasants, even though we are the labor aristocracy in comparison to like a child laborer in Indonesia, we still, with respect to the rest of America or even the rest of the Western world, like don't really have it all that great. There's constant economic anxiety, fear of like your future. You might lose alienation from your labor, you know, working under dipshits like Steven and all of that. Like, that's a daily part of your life. That's a natural occurrence. So the only escape that you have from that is, the only thing that makes it worth it in your eyes and in the eyes of many people is going to fucking Applebee's and eating, you know, $5 jalapeno poppers.
Do you like Applebee's?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
What about Cracker Barrel?
All of that's good. Everything is good to me. Like, American food in that way is so crazy to me.
Do you like applesauce?
No.
Oh man, I love it.
I don't like applesauce.
Cracker
I don't like
Barrel's
cranberry. I don't like cranberry either on Thanksgiving.
Oh, today's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Thanksgiving?
I like it as a foreigner, point of view. I like. I think Americans have really cool holidays. Like Thanksgiving's history is, of course, horrific and whitewashing indigenous genocide, but like the way that Thanksgiving is expressed, I guess, or is experienced by so many people is great. You get together with your family and you eat some very weird food. For me, it's really weird. You're eating turkey with like this thing called stuffing, which looks horrible, but it tastes really fucking good.
Yeah.
And like, you know, mashed potatoes and gravy and shit. Like that's dope.
Do you not like eating?
I didn't watch the whole thing on stream. I watched like parts of it. I skipped through the beginning. You guys can go watch the whole thing. It's really good.
Turkey because you're from there?
Yeah. No, I think it's just mid. Turkey is like, it's just so overrated. It's not good. I eat chicken every day. I eat 1.5 pounds of chicken every day.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, fool. That's why you're so fucking muscular.
I guess.
Any closing thoughts for the world right now?
I don't know. I hope this wasn't boring, man. We talked for a while.
This shit was tight, dude.
Yeah.
Not to mention, this is a smart podcast. So the people tuning into us right now are automatically genius. And geniuses have long attention spans.
Yeah.
So thank you, geniuses, for tuning in.
I hope you got smarter a little bit.
I got smarter.
I just want to change people's outlooks as best as I can and show them a different way of thinking that they probably have not been privy to before.
Same here, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for coming on. Hopefully we can do it again.
Patreon has the full thing, but the full video, the 1 hour and 26 minutes, you can watch at this link as well. Go show some love to it, you know? Andrew's the man. Obviously, this is his podcast, Break Check Podcast. You can listen to it while you're, I don't know, while you're at the
that anyway, but
yeah.
Is he the green screen? No, the green screen is on the walls. Okay, I'm gonna watch the fucking Cam Gary Hassan Piker out of context 2020 supercut video right now. Also, it's top of the hour, every hour, 6-second ad break coming to you right now as well. After that, we're gonna do the Hassan Piker out of context 2020 supercut by Cam Gary. If you'd like to have an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe. Okay? All you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for free. With your Twitch Primes, of course. Get those fucking primers. Any primers in the chat? Boom, here's the ad. You fucking pieces of shit. Okay? No, I revel in the chaos. I love everything burning down. It is my favorite. Fat shaming is the move. All black people are the same. Hey, I'm a black. Earn. It did. People won't even know what that's a reference to. Actually, that's like a pretty popular video. I'm sure people will know. Like they don't even they're not gonna know what that is a reference to even. Bultmer. Aaron earned an iron urn. It seemed like chat was so chill during that podcast and Hassan wasn't getting too tired down with shitty chatters. I feel so chilled. I'm fucking saying it, dude. There is no save. I'm racist, okay? I'm fucking super racist. Republicans were right. Literally every American. This video is career suicide, LMAO. Dude, there's like a million of these videos. Cam Gary makes them for fun all the time and should have their voting rights removed. Every American is gonna die. I've never had sex with someone. Christ, he's even worse than a Jew. I love sexism and racism and homophobia and ableism especially is my favorite. That's why. Egyptian spec ops coming for you. What are they gonna do? Suck me off until I'm dry, dude? What is the Egyptian spec ops gonna do, dude? Eat my asshole clean? Oh no, Egyptian spec ops is coming. Oh yeah, fuck trans people. The CIA planted me here on Twitch so I could subvert, infiltrate, and liberalize leftist movements. Like, if you're a poor homosexual, you can fucking rot. I don't give a shit. If you're a rich homosexual, you're fine. because I think women are inferior to men. Pokimane is a queen. Asian cutie poggers. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. I am literally, I'm executing the baby. By 2-year-old, I know how to control 2-year-olds. I control 20,000. Like, yo, sex trafficking is fucking poggers. Got that cummy consistency that I like. The son is basically Hitler. MLK was a bitch and he compromised on his values. Yeah, I'm homophobic as fuck, dude. Yeah. I'm black. Like, everything leftist is created by Jews that... what was that? I'm black. Wait. Like, everything leftist is created by Jews that have taken over our media and taken over our the halls of intelligentsia to brainwash people into believing in non-traditionalist values that... No, dude, I love radical Islam. I like to also just like pummel people with my hands to death for not taking the Bill Gates microphone. The problem is, like, he is black. Okay, I guess Sunday's for gay porn. All right, Ilhan Omar, she needs to be tried and executed. Ted Kaczynski was actually a leftist because he loves the environment. Joe Biden's fucking old and his brain is doo-doo. But an immigrant-free America will actually be better. Wait, that last part is not even the... Dude, the worst is when they actually put... The worst is when he actually puts in quotes that are not out of context in there. And then it makes the rest of it seem like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Bro, this is an awful video or an actual homophobe? Not cool, dude. My niece is watching. Man, shut up, bitch. Well, actually, 6 million Jews didn't die in the Holocaust. You guys are simps. I fuck your mom every night and I protect her pussy, okay? That's the only thing I protect. Fuck you. I just come immediately. I get paid and paid very handsomely. I get shit on by random weirdos. Oh God, did I say something bad? Black people are inferior. I love Israel. All right, I'm an old guy. I'm a disgusting creature, but this is my opportunity to get some nice fuck. These blacks hate our freedom, okay? This is our country, and these black people hate our freedom. If you kill your baby that's inside of your pussy right now, you're gonna immediately go to hell, or like, you know, we're gonna have to guillotine you if you don't carry this pregnancy to term. It doesn't matter if it's a child of rape or anything like that. You have to carry this pregnancy to term. President, there's a National Enquirer report about your cock being approximately 12 inches. Chuck Schumer's a Jew. Make fun of Joe Biden. I'm making fun of his speech impediment because I'm ableist and like Jews are vermin. The dildo ass shoving was out of context.
Honor to be able.
All right, we're repealing Obergefell. I gotta fucking dude. This literally is like, I don't know how to get around talking about. I don't know how to get around talking about these issues, and like things people say, or certain concepts between. Certain concepts that revolve around like fascist speech and shit like that. It's so bad. You need to stop making chud takes. These out of context clips are bank killers. Sarcasm. It's not here linked. Well, dude. You know, gas the Jews. And like, Nazis say gas the Jews. When I say something like that, you could just clip that last part out and then boom, it's fucking over. Like, and that's what they keep doing here. Oh, I'm wearing the same hoodie, Daniel Patrick. No, I'm fucking lying about having ADHD for fun. And I also fake it. I don't know, I respect transgender pronouns, but like, you know, like trans women aren't actually women. Fuck America, fuck Americans, kill them all, fuck America. You wear diaper undies when you stream? I bet you fill those bad boys up. Oh, dude, I'm filling them, dude. And I thought retard was... Oh, fuck. Sorry. Joe Biden's the best fucking candidate. I want to suck Joe Biden off, dude. I want to suck his old man dick every day. Pervert. I love him. I think he's the second coming of Jesus. Bernie is riding Biden like a mecha anime, dude. A Dutch oven is when you literally fart in bed and then like put your girlfriend's head under the fucking under the covers. That's what a Dutch oven is. I'll do it for free if I had a... It's a vibrator dildo. It's a anal dildo. Listen, all the racist stuff out of context, that's fine. You're in like Joe Biden literally fucking stroking on camera or something. Only Jews can be Supreme Court justices. Fuck Colin Kaepernick. All my homies hate Colin Kaepernick. And I hate the white man. The My Southern Negro. Fuck you, Always Wreck for the 1 tier 1 gifted. Fuck you, Hossie for the 5. Fuck you, Bummed Dude for the 10. To name my son Dracula. Like, what's up, Cam? What?
Yo.
Name my son Dracula? What is that even? I love this out of context clip. Sucking off Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley at the same time. Just like this. Okay, good one, Cam. Thanks. Cam's not gonna stop until I get fucking. Don't forget this in context clip. Oh, young Zoe.
Hi Hassan, I am a big fan of your streams and I really respect what you are doing.
Shut the fuck up, young Zoe. You're trans.
Hi Hassan.
What is this? Yes. Okay, so you just want people to fucking die. Like, just the entire conservative ideology can be reduced to eat shit and die, you fucking poor bitch. I do not care about you. You are not worth my time or consideration. Clip that, cut the front part of that, and then boom. That's literally at the heart of American rugged individualism and American conservatism. Notice how a fire take. Notice how a take goes from like a fire take to like, oh shit, this dude is like straight up a psycho. Please give context for the shut the fuck up. I'm trans. I'm laughing so hard, but I want to know what it was. Young Zoe was talking about how they're conservative or something, and I was like, and I was like, shut the fuck up, young Zoe, you're trans. I think it was that. Okay, so I finished the clip. You're making it worse? That's worse with context? What do you mean? No, like, they were trying to debate me. Admit it, I'm your favorite trans chatter and I will forgive you. My favorite trans chatter would not be fucking clipping me out of context like this. Anyway, thanks Demon Speed for the 2 months. Thank you for educating me on politics. I never cared for it until the orange made everything more expressed last year. Also, I'm so happy, so thankful for this community. I'm so happy you guys love my hostile emo. Oh yeah, we love it. Oh, it was because Zoe said they used to watch some transphobic alt-right dude. Oh yeah. So that was like their favorite content creator or something. Is it out of context when I clipped? I'm always ready for someone to go down on me and eat my ass. Wait, that's not even out of context. What? Okay, what is this shit? What is the music on this? Anyway, and then I appeal it. And in my appeal, I use some language that I admit is definitely a little angry, where I did call them fucking brain dead because they are fucking brain dead. Definitely. Fucking brain dead. Anyway, fucking brain dead. Definitely. Fucking brain dead. Anyway. The warning to a strike. I mean, what the fuck do I say to that, dude? How do you fix that, dude? Lobotomy. Lobotomy. Fucking brain. Lobotomy. The warning to a strike. 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 Fucking brain dead. I was so embarrassed. Anyway, so uncomfortable. Got COVID a couple days ago. Thanks for giving me some entertainment during Christmas. This shit sucks. There's nothing to fix that dude. He's like, yeah, I'm doing feminism by not wearing a mask. That dude is so stupid that it's actually a public health crisis. How stupid that dude is. Critics versus fans. The top movies critics love, but audience hated, and vice versa. Dude, why is Shabibo trying to do cultural analysis, dude? Who the fuck wants to watch Shabibo with the cultural analysis? What is this? Azan abuses child. Okay, there's a lot going on. I'm bored. I don't want to do this anymore. Bro, if you don't include preschool, I'm throwing hands. What are you going to do? You're in fucking kindergarten, dude. You can't reach me. I'll kick you into the fucking sky like a football, dude. What do you mean? True. Stay in your fucking lane, little baby. Oh, little baby ass. About to get his little baby ass beat. Oh, look at me. I'm in preschool. I'm going to throw hands. Do an education level? No, I don't want to do that. I'm done. 368,000 people. What is Ching Chong. Oh, Chinatown. Oh, Ching Chong. Oh, that one's so stupid, dude. This is why I only have 12%. All the Asians leave because they know how fucking xenophobic I am. Actually racist? Hassan as dad. Oh, come on, bro. What is this title? I'm making fun of the fucking the Georgia dude, the Georgia State. Was it the fucking Georgia State representative that got fired for appearing on Sacha Baron Cohen's Who Was America? I don't want to hear it. Def slept. Zan is privileged. I am a cisgendered, heterosexual, white passing man. I am classic about Ben's cultural shit. Thought you got off the weed. This is my favorite out of context from like 8 months ago. I'd be drawing boobs in the snow with my pee and then jerking off to it. I'd be drawing. Did an out of context clip too. Are memes of mine on Pornhub from unverified accounts saying like, you know, Turkish man fucks a small-headed child. Are memes. Funniest timing moment? What is this? Making fun of vets is kind of weird, champ, and not XQCL. Why the fuck not? What do you mean making fun of vets is kind of not XQCL? Oh shit, it's literally Veterans Day today, isn't it? Well, there you go. What a nice way to celebrate it. Okay, we're done with that out of context.